I wish that Junomon was in the back so I could hard switch into her for poison.
I'm counting on you.
I'll just get the poison with the 25% chance from Famis. Go, this music.
Here I go. Famis!
Be poisoned. He blocks poison! It's over, chat! We're doomed! And then 5 out. Are you insane? Take a nap.
Good night, Moon!
Good night, Moon. Wait, he blocked the speed? The turn order changed like he was gonna lose speed, but then it was like, actually, he's immune to speed down? What was that? What was that?
I'm counting on you.
That was so stupid. Why did that work like that? Do you think he's a mollusk? Attack buff actually doesn't matter here. I think he's a mollusk.
Endless surge.
He's pretty bulky. This could take a second. Heal me.
Please. Very nice.
I was about to say, you're probably weak to water. Actually, I'm gonna circlet defense. And he starts out with triple actions, too. And he hates Dianamon, apparently.
I'm counting on you.
Understood.
Get wrecked.
Circlet defense!
Oh my goodness, you are so bulky. This is gonna take forever. Jeez. This music is so good, though.
It's time. Endless surge. Ready to launch.
My gun!
Watch this and the surge.
Oh no, he thinks I'm a mollusk! Wow, being a data just doesn't matter. He just one-shots everyone. That's so stupid. Gun first.
No!
Alright, well, gun is definitely going to get me out of this eventually. Chat, how long would you wager it takes, cutscenes and all, to finish Chronomon? Because I'm starting to think that I'm not going to have enough time today. I really wanted to fight Chronomon today, but I think it's going to have to be tomorrow. Defending. 2 hours, 1 hour, more than 30 minutes, 1 hour. Someone mentioned that Junomon has a counter, and they're right.
Rona sanctions!
That might work. Ow.
Watch this. Rona sanctions!
Watch this. You want to see me Chrono Sanction? You want to see me do it again? I love how you just get to one-shot Diana. It's really cool of you.
Watch this and the surge!
Watch this as I spam over and over again.
Circlet defense!
Zap. Revive.
It's time! Endless surge!
Big damage, big damage. Ow, my feelings. Just gonna keep circlet defending. I'm finally gonna get to Junomon's turn. That's gonna be pretty hype.
Please.
Well, thank you.
Why, thank you. No good moves to hit him with on Apollo. Alright, we're gonna win this.
Goodness me.
Rona sanctions!
Easy.
Circlet defense!
Alright, half of the Digimon that he attacks just damages him instead, so... Oh, is this gonna trigger both of them at the same time?
Circlet defense!
Circlet defense! It does! I love that. Oh, look at that husband and wife fighting together. Junomon does, like, no damage. That does 6,000? That did 6,000 to Marsmon? Jeez, man.
I'm counting on you.
I should throw out a revive real quick. Fire! Every bit of extra damage helps. Oh yeah, I was thinking to myself that you just weren't doing enough damage, so I'm glad that you handled that. Please, heal me. I really didn't think that that final section of the game, I thought that we would just like fight Demon Lord after Demon Lord. I didn't think that there would be like little dungeons basically associated with them. So that definitely ended up making us take more time today than I thought we would. So I guess we're just gonna have to do one more stream tomorrow, or we're not gonna be able to fight Chronomon today. And I already knew we were gonna have to do one more stream because of all the Royal Knights, but we're just gonna have to do
I'm counting on you.
do the final boss and all first thing tomorrow.
All right. Let's see what I can do. Rightful land.
Honestly, you know what I just thought? I think it'll actually be faster if I let everyone who isn't Junomon and Aegiomon die. And then they just spam Reflect. It's kind of crazy how far you have to go just to get to the last fight from the beginning of that world, quotation marks. A little bit. I don't really think that that's weird so much. I still think it's just the side quest thing. I think that they really didn't pace out the ending side quests properly. Again, I don't think it's like... It did 8,000 damage. Yeah, I'm just not going to res anyone anymore. Please. Again, I don't think that it was, like, bad, like it made the game bad, but I definitely think it could have... Like, it absolutely didn't. But I think that they definitely could have done the ending side quest stuff a lot better in terms of pacing.
Goodness me.
Corona sanctions!
Hey, do you know this guy has Corona Sanctions as a move?
Watch this.
Fun fact.
Corona sanctions!
Oh my, look, right there it is. All right. Good stuff, bro. Well done. Get icicled.
Here goes.
Here goes.
Circlet defense.
Zap.
Let's see what I can do. Rightful land.
There!
All right.
Rejected. Bro, you only have physical moves. You literally can't... Like, if Aegiomon was the only one with a guard move, then you'd have a chance. But because Junomon has a guard move, which means you'll never be able to kill my actual team member, I cannot be beat so long as I have SP. Circlet defense.
Circlet defense. Rightful land.
Watch this.
I think, and I'll talk more about it when we get to the credits tomorrow, and, you know, I talk about the game in general. I think that what they should have done is I think that the Royal Knight quests and all of the quests related to the Royal Knights, like the Machinedramon one and all that, I think that all of those quests should have only unlocked after you beat Chronomon and finished the main story. And then I think that the other side quests that unlock, like getting the Adamas souls, getting the Hiroko souls, and there were a couple of side quests with Hiroko as well, just like the one where that one dude went back in time and told himself to like be a better person or whatever. All of those quests should have unlocked when you got to the Chronomon section. But then all of the Royal Knight quests, those should have all been after you finish the main story. It feels like they expect you to do the story first and clean up after. Well, you would think that, right? Except remember when I fought the Barbamon fight and I got really mad because the Barbamon fight was so insanely difficult compared to everything else? A bunch of people in chat were like, well, yeah, because you're supposed to do 47 side quests before that. And based on how all the boss fights I've done today have gone, it does definitely feel like, yeah, they expect you to do those bajillion side quests and then go fight Barbamon and all the rest of the Demon Lords. So the game is like, the game's difficulty curve is not designed for going straight through the story when you get to the Chronomon stuff. I think that they could have had you do some side quests that unlock then, like the Hiroko ones and all. I'd have to go look at the list of them all again. Gun! I got it, by the way. Easy dub. Thank you, Junomon. You're the best. Nailed it.
Very nice.
But just the sheer amount of side quests in between the start of the end of the, like, the Chronomon section and actually beating Chronomon, it's too much. It's a little too much. They should have paced that out better. They should have spread it out more. That's the match, and would you believe it? We got a triple champion. Royal Knights need to be before the final fight for story. Wrong. They could have done it differently. They could have just done it differently. They could have done the way that the Royal Knight quests work differently. They could have, like, there are so many options. They made the game. They did not have to make it narratively where you have to do the Royal Knight fight before the final boss. They didn't have to. They could have done the quests differently. So you're wrong. They literally do not have to be, because the developers can do whatever they want. That's the match, and would you believe it? We got a triple champion. Wow, you really are something else. I threw everything I had at you. No joke. Anybody else probably would have ended up ending me, but because it was you, I managed to hang in there for a while. Also, and again, if you put any spoilers in chat, you're getting banned for life, so don't put any spoilers in chat. If in the final fight, if in the final section, the Royal Knights actually show up or something, which I doubt because it would be weird because side quests are optional, even if that is the case, it doesn't mean that you couldn't keep the quests until after, because this game is all about time travel. You could have had it where, like, they help you in the end or whatever, and then they have side quests for you after the ending, after they've helped you at the end, and then you go do side quests that are unrelated to saving the world or whatever. They're just side quests. So it's like, hey, we're the Royal Knights and we're in your world. Let's do some stuff together. Or it could have just been like, hey, travel back in time and actually interact with the Royal Knights before the final fight and all. There are, like, so many options to make it where you don't have this many quests in between showing up in the whole distorted, messed up world where Chronomon is and actually fighting Chronomon. There are multiple options that they could have done. There is no they had to do it this way, because they didn't. They straight up didn't. That's just wrong. You're incorrect to say that. Anybody else probably would have ended up ending me, but because it was you, I managed to hang in there for a while. No regrets about losing after that. On the contrary, I feel like I got front row seats to something special. The birth of a triple champion. Nailed it. Aw, man, it finally happened. We have ourselves a triple champion. I'm not crying, my eyes are just raining joy. Can't believe it actually happened. Never thought I'd live to see a Grand Slam victory. And just like that, the greatest Omni Carnival is over. Makes me kinda sad. But it'll always live on in our hearts, so just follow your own path without fear. I'll keep this place open so you can use it. Come by anytime if you're looking to have a rematch against someone. Thank you so much. Grand Slam. Yo, gold trophy for that. Hype. Things you love to see. That. Alright, and then we should be out of side quests finally. We are indeed. We are indeed. The Bearmon quests are also optional. The thing is if the Bearmon quests are optional, the game already bakes that in, right? Because the game said when we started that you can't miss side quests. When you travel back in time, you can do side quests you miss. So they could have done the same thing with the Royal Knights. If the Royal Knight side quests are actually relevant to the end of the game, they're already optional. You can already ignore them. So they could have just made them not even available, and then after you finish the main story, you'd be like, hey, go back and do the Royal Knight quests. They're like post-game difficulty, but they can like they can add more context or something, and that would have been fun. But they didn't do it. Instead, you have 15-ish hours of gameplay in between Chronomon is blowing everything up to, hey, let's fight Chronomon. I think it's not great pacing-wise. Again, it's not like it makes the game bad or anything. The game is still fantastic. I'm still loving it. It's still great. It's like, it's just a minor gripe at the end of the day. But it definitely is like something that they could have done better, and I hope that they do elements like that better in future story games. At the end of the day, this is still the best Digimon game that has ever been made, as of right now, in my opinion. So, you know, boom bam, baby. Well, I have all of those maxed out, so I may as well spend points here. Sure, we'll grab that. I have 10 points, which means I bet you get 300 anomaly points from finishing the final main story, because I think the most a quest has ever given us is 200. So I bet they give you 300 for finishing the main story, and then that will fill this out, right? 100, 200, 310. It'll be 310. So you probably get 300 from the last quest, and then you can max out Bonds of Loyalty. That'll get you Agent Rank 10, and then after you beat Chronomon, you can get Chronomon. We can really quickly get our Aegiomon to Digivolve. Where is he? Where is he? Where, oh, where has my Aegiomon gone? Chaos being blind one final time. Where the heck is the Aegiomon? Hello? There he is. Jupitermon Holy, which is the one I assume can become... What's his face? Oh, we can get Jupitermon for the final fight. Let's go. Fork him over. Jupitermon. Why is he carrying weights? Dude's always working out. Punish Judge. 100% chance to reduce electric resistance. 30% reduction in defense for 3 turns. That's cool. And then Wide Plasmid. Electric Physical at power 55 to all. Target's generation is lesser than user. Increased damage. He hates children and teenagers. Base. Increased damage to evil trait. Okay, so that you're mega, so it's ultimate and below that it's better on. And then you can just switch straight to Wrath. Let's go. Oh no, Digivolve to Wrath. This isn't a mode change. Interesting. Yo, Wrath mode looks way cooler than Jupitermon default. They're both cool. Coronos Divide. Electric Physical at power 90. Target is affected by paralysis or immobilization. Increased damage. Increased damage to targets with evil as well. Perform Electric Physical at 85. 50% chance to immobilize, which makes this better. And then increased damage to Holy Trait. Fantastic. Jupitermon Wrath mode. Still needs 14 more talent, but that's fine. So the only Digimon I'm missing in the field guide now, chat, is the 2 Chronomon, because there are 459 Digimon. It's the 2 Chronomon. Why are the Chronomon laid out like this in the field guide? One of them is there randomly, like early in the what is this positioning? And then Pagumon. Pagumon is the last one. Alright, well, I would very much like to use Jupitermon over Marsmon, so I'm glad we took the time to do this and get the agent rank points, because now we get to use Jupitermon instead of Marsmon, which I'm down for. And then Sarismon is our bonus. And I'm going to go ahead and give you some Courage 0.5s to catch you up to everyone else. And Guard Field, whatever. Saint Knuckle 3. Yeah, you don't have a holy move. That'd be pretty good. Take that instead of Wolfing a Bomb. Level 34 is good enough. Alright. I think what we're going to do here, we're at a bit of an awkward time, but it's fine. I think what we're going to do here, because the only thing really to do other than random side stuff, because what's even, like, getting the cards, which isn't a big deal. I'll just pick them up at the very end. We have the outer dungeons. I'd rather do all the outer dungeons in the post-game and do them all back-to-back. I think we probably wrap up here for today, and then when we come back next time, we go fight Chronomon, finish the main story, sit through the credits, then the post-game will happen. I don't know if the post-game will give us any more side missions. I feel like the game has got to be side-quested out by now, and it also really seems like the game is set up to give me 300 more anomaly points to max out agent rank from the final battle, because that means you get it. Or they might give me 1 or 2 side quests to get the last of the anomaly points in the post game. I could see them doing that too to get to agent rank 10. But I think we wrap up here for today, and then when we come back tomorrow for real, for sure, for final, tomorrow we will first thing fight Chronomon, beat Chronomon, finish the story and everything, and then we'll do all of the remaining cleanup. I want to get all the outer dungeons done, which shouldn't be too difficult. All the outer dungeons, get all of the... I'm missing like 17 cards. We'll pick up those 17 cards. We'll get the Chronomons, and we'll get Pagumon to finish the field guide. And then we'll fight the Royal Knights, and I think that'll be it. So hopefully we can get all that done in like a 4-hour stream tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Those of you watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. The end is upon us. We're almost there. Be sure to leave a like, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you next time for more Digimon Story Time Stranger. Until then, farewell.